and welcome to Chemical Systems. Today I want to show you how to use MySoap Calc. This is a soap recipe calculator developed by Chemical Systems. It is one of the most advanced soap recipe calculators that you can find on the internet. One of the most advanced online soap recipe calculators. This soap recipe calculator, MySoap Calc, is not just able to give you reliable results, it is also able to calculate some other things you cannot or you may not be able to see in other soap recipe calculators. For example, you can use this to calculate the production costs in your soap production. You can also use it to check the quality of the soap that you want to produce. So before you start your production, during the formulation stage, this soap recipe calculator can do everything, give you clear picture of how your soap is going to be. You can use it to get the total amount of soap that you can produce with a given volume of oil. You can use it to calculate the amount of ingredients needed to produce a given number of soap. So let's see how this soap recipe calculator works. Here you can see, okay, you come to this place for soap and mold measurement. Here you take your soap, the soap you want to produce, you measure the sizes of the soap, you get the length, you get the width, and measure the height of the soap. Then you enter it here. Let's say that the soap you are producing is 8 or let's say 10. Clear this, you put 10. Maybe the length is 10, you put 10. Then maybe the width is 6, you put 6. Then maybe the height is 3, so you leave it like this. Okay, now coming down here, you can see the size of a single soap. So that soap with the dimensions given, it means that the size of the soap is going to be 180. The volume of it is 180, which you can also take as the mass of the soap. So you expect the soap to weigh 180 gram. Okay, so if your intention is to produce soap that weighs 180 gram, then this is the dimension that you can take. All right, or this is what can give you that mass of soap, because this system assumes that 1 cm cube is equivalent to 1 gram. All right, so coming down, you can see list of oils that are used in soap production. We have oils and fats, many of them. So you come here and you select the oil that you want to use for your soap production. Let's say you want to use PKO. You click PKO. Now you put the amount of PKO that you want to use. Let's say you want to use 1000 or 500 ml or 500 gram, and you want to use tallow also. Now you click on tallow and then you put the amount of tallow, 500. Okay, now the system, you now come here and you select the super fats. The super fat is the amount of oil that you put in excess in your formulation. and this is used to ensure that your soap is not harsh, to increase the moisturizing property of your soap. That is why we have super fats. You increase the amount of oil so that your soap will be more moisturizing. We You can take any percentage from 0 to 10 or any percentage that you like. Okay, so you just put the percentage here. It is 5% super fat. This means that if you have like 100 gram of, if you are using like 100 gram of oil, then 5% means 5% of the 100, which is like 5 gram. So you add extra 5 gram. So the total oil you are using now is 105 instead of 100. If in your normal calculation, you are supposed to use 100 gram of oil and you want to put super fat of 5%, then it means that you are going to add extra 5 gram to that 100 gram, making it 105. So the amount of extra oil you are adding depends on the super fat you have chosen and the amount of the original oil that you intend to use. You get the percentage of it, the super fat percentage of it, and then you add to the oil. Alright, so that is for this super fats. Now you come to light discounts. The light discount is, oh sorry, the light concentration. The light concentration is the strength of the lye that you want to use. You can choose have any strength that you want. It depends on you as a soap maker. Before you start your formulation, you should know the suitable lye concentration that you want to use. So you put it here, the lye concentration. Now you now come to the next step, which is to get the saponification value of the oil you are using. If you know the saponification value of the oil, you use enter custom value. Here you put the average of the saponification value of all the oils you selected. If you have more than one oil, you get the, let's say you have PKO and tallow, you get the saponification value of PKO and you get the saponification value of tallow. Then you divide it by the number of oil. In this case, we have 2. So when you get the 2 saponification values, then you divide it by 2, and then the average is what you put here. You write it here. But if you don't know the saponification values of the oil you are using, maybe you have PKO and you have tallow and you don't know their saponification value, you can allow the system to use estimated value of saponification value. So these estimated values are commonly used saponification values for the oils. So the system will determine the suitable one for the oils you selected and then use it in your calculation. So if you don't have it, you may not need to worry, as the system will provide the suitable saponification value for you. We have done this test in our laboratory. We have used different saponification values and we're able to get suitable ones that our system is using. Okay, so that is one thing with our soap recipe calculator. We have our laboratory where we validate all results generated by our system to ensure that every result you are getting from this soap recipe calculator is reliable. You can trust the results because we regularly carry out validation tests in our laboratory to ensure that the results you get here are something you can trust. So once you put all these things, you now hit the calculate recipe. Okay, so the system will now calculate the value of everything you are going to use, the value of your raw materials. Alright, so this helps you as a soap maker. Before you start your production, you can now have a look at the ingredients, everything that is needed for your soap production, so that when you are going to market, you know what to budget uh, for your soap production. So here we have that based on the information we provided, the system is showing us that the total soap batter we are going to produce is uh, this value 702.95 cm cube. Okay, now and that based on what we provided, the total amount of soap, the number of soap we are going to make with that is equal to 3, is 3. So with this oil that we provided, the system and the size of the soap that we chose to make, we are going to get like 3 bars of the soap that has that size. And then this is the amount of oil that we provided. Then the next thing is the caustic soda. So the system calculates the amount of caustic soda automatically based on the amount of oil you provided. So you can see that the amount of caustic soda here is 135.98 grams. So you now have a look at you can now see everything that you need for your soap production. So once you have this, your caustic soda is 66.97 grams, and then it now also calculates the water amount that you're going to use to dissolve your caustic soda, which is 135.98 grams. Or in this case, since we are assuming that 1 gram is equivalent to 1 cm cube, if you can also have your liquid, measure them in ml. Okay, so you can have 135.9 gram, 98 mils of water. Then you use it to dissolve this caustic uh, soda, and you mix with your oil to get your soap. So once you do this and you um, follow the instructions, then do your mixing, you get a very nice high quality bar soap that will not be um, that will be very nice. So depending on the specifications that you chose. So this system is very wonderful. It's a wonderful system. Now the next thing is if you have subscribed, you can get a passcode to unlock uh, advanced features. We have advanced features here. The advanced features here are you can get the cost of production, the total cost of production here. Okay, so once you put the value, once you come here and you put your passcode, if you put your passcode, the system will show you the place to calculate the production cost, and it will make your soap production journey very easy. So even before you start your production, you can have a look at it. How much is going to cost you? Are you going to make any profit or not? So this system can do that based on the amount of all these ingredients it's generated for you. Then you can now put the amount of what they're selling the raw materials or the ingredients in your area. You put the values of the cost price uh, of the raw materials. Then and the system will now take a look at the amount that you need for the production and then calculate your total cost of production, so you know whether you are making profit or not. Then also we have screening or quality screening. In this case, once you click the quality screening button, the system will show you whether the soap or the nature of the soap you want to produce. It will show you whether the soap is going to be hard or not, to show you the hardness range between 0 to 10. Then I show you the foaming, whether it's going to foam well or not, and whether it's going to be durable, the durability, and also whether the soap is going to be harsh or not. So it gives you picture of so many properties or qualities that you that may be of interest to you. Okay, so but you cannot access these features or else you have the code. So I advise you subscribe. To subscribe and to subscribe, you just have to come to this place. You see the green button, you click on subscribe. That the green button. Once you click on it, it will take you to the page where you uh, subscribe. And once you subscribe, the system will generate a passcode for you. You copy the passcode, and anytime you want to access the advanced features, you put it here and you can see this advanced feature and use them. Okay, it is one-time subscription. Once you get it, it lasts. You can continue to use it. Okay, so and also if you want to buy raw materials, we have also made it very easy for you to do that. You just click on raw materials and it will take you to a page where you see soap raw materials, and then you can shop for any raw material that you need and place order and it will be delivered to you. And also if you need some assistance, you click on find help. This is find help. You click on it. So you come here, you see a video demonstration of how this system is used. You can click on video. We need to watch the video of how to use this um, soap recipe calculator, MySoap Calc, to formulate different soaps. And also um, you can also join our online soap making class to learn how to produce a bar soap, different kinds. Okay, and you just register, and within 1 week you take the lessons here on Google Classroom. Registration fee is just 5,000 naira. So once you register, you'll be uh, you'll be given a link to join the class on Google Classroom, and every day you have a lesson, and our tutorials are prepared by uh, experienced soap formulators, production chemists, and analysts. It is not the people that have worked in different soap making industries for years. So they are bringing their experiences and sharing them with you, how to make soap in commercial quantity and also for personal use. Very high quality bar soap. So I encourage you to register to have this experience, soap making experience. Okay, and also if you want a physical soap making class, we provide it at our workshop in Lagos, Nigeria. You can contact us, send an email or contact us via phone or WhatsApp. This number, you can call us on this number or send a WhatsApp message, and somebody will attend to you. If you want to, if you want a physical training, or you just need to make some inquiries, so you can contact us. All right, you can close this by here. This content, okay. So you can also, like I said, can come here and click on raw materials, and then it will take you to where you can buy the uh, different soap raw materials from Chemical Systems. A lot of so many raw materials, oils, fillers, different chemicals, spices, and others, and also instruments. So you can buy them for your soap making. Alright, so that is how to use MySoap Calc for your soap formulation. Alright, please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you.